All right, good Saturday morning to you. I'm going to get one little stupid thing out the way, and then we're going to take a serious note today on this bench video. So there's a group, I call them the birds, obviously. Anyone that's mustered out the word diabetic, they know who they are. I just thought this was a fitting way to open the video. They say, oh, Max has got diabetes. Max is weak. Max is pathetic. And 100 other hateful fucking things. But you get beat. You get outbenched by this diabetic. I just, if you ever see one of these people, because I seen them on a live stream, and I popped in, how much is your bench? And their face just gets this dumbfounded look, and it doesn't know how to process it. Because they say, oh, you're weak. You're so weak. You're so weak. And then you hit them with that. Well, how come I outbench you? And their face, it just drops. Which, you know, I knew that would happen in person anyways if I ever seen any of them. Because they're so stupid. They're so pathetic. Yeah, their face just drops. And then their mind circles back to the last ignorant thing that's repetitive in their brain. The last thing that they had said. It just circles right back to it. To get around it. Now let me get off of that. West Coast Wolverine's been making a lot of videos. 3 or 4 videos on bench. Right now, I agree with basically everything he said. And you know, if I didn't, I would speak my mind. I'd like to probably just come out individually and make, you know, individual videos. My videos seem to go in different directions. So I thought today I would mainly try, since there's a lot of benchers right now that are in the community that are trying to be serious about their bench. And I would try to, in my own way, at least give one topic. And the one I chose today is that whatever you do, now again, I recommend you going over there and listening to what he's telling you. He is actually telling you a lot of truths through the perspective of being natural, or at least that's what he's saying. So a lot of y'all claim natural, and that was mainly where I was going with that, is that y'all claim it. So again, and I'm telling you through mine, no matter what you're doing, this is going to be a sound principle. All right, so basically, I'll just state it, and then maybe I'll elaborate, but I don't know where I'm going to go with it. Whatever y'all do to build up the bench, you're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep doing it. Now, do I agree? Now, see, that was the weird thing, was what he said was 100% right. You can build your bench just doing bench, heavy bench. That's one of the things he said. 100% right, but also a little bit wrong, because you're going to get somewhere. When you get somewhere, yes, you will have a heavy bench. That's a fact. Once you get there, you're going to have to do something. Now, it ain't the stupid little stuff these clowns have all been doing. 20 push-ups. I don't know. It doesn't even do no good to, like, say anything that they do. It's pathetic. So my main focus is on some of these middle-ranged bench pressers that are over the middle range, So I'm speaking on, 250, 275. Then I'm speaking 300. And obviously I'm going to count the 405 area as going into elite. And that's just kind of where my mind frame is on numbers when I'm speaking. If you ain't hit 225 for a handful, then, man, you really ain't even benching. That's like junior high level. So I'm just tracking time here because, like I said, it's crazy how simple the thing is, but how complex it makes itself. And I told you I would kind of topic jump. So I want to talk to West Coast. West Coast is saying, I keep hearing him say, I'm trying to get like 3 topics out here before I have to cut it, but he's saying, hey, what if I would have waited? What if I would have waited? I'm a little, maybe I'm too sore. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And I'm telling you, West Coast, you don't have to wait until you hit like your best at whatever it is you're doing. Let's say you're doing the OHP, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you keep doing them. Whatever you're doing, if you're at your best, you don't have to really wait until, once you hit your best, then you'll find you're going to have to probably rest, but you'll probably have to do something else extra. So, man, I kind of convoluted that whole thing. My bad on that, but I'm just seeing you and I'm thinking to myself, you don't have to get that mentality. I have to rest. Even though it is real. I guess what I would tell you was, let's say maybe, I don't know, like maybe a person like, Trey, sorry, I'm going to bring you up in a minute. Let's say like you got a person like Cephas, right? Who doesn't bench all week long. And he has this number. Let's say it's 340. All right, so he's a good example for this. So then he goes and he does a day of this, deadlifts, a day of log presses. He does all that obscure shit, right? But he's also he's hitting other muscle groups that he needs to work for him or get him a benefit on the bench press his next bench session. So an individual like that, the way it's programmed for him, he needs the rest. You don't need the rest. Now, again, it's just I'm giving you advice. You don't need the rest. He needs the rest because of the style training. Now, if you're sore, you're probably around your best numbers. Now, again, you might need the rest. I'm just trying to make sure I don't leave shit out, and I know I'm going to. So ask me questions if you have some, because like I said, my videos have so much information in there. So again, what I would tell you is, if your argument comes back, hey, well, I'm telling you, eat more, eat cleaner, put something on, maybe hit an ice bath or something, get creative, whatever you need to do, put Icy Hot on. You can use it again. I promise you. Until you get to your best numbers. When you get to your best numbers, none of that stuff is going to help. Now, if I can get to Trey's slingshot, I'm going to try to do that before, but I want to tell you why I've never really come out and tried to talk bench or coach bench. It's because in the last 3 or 4 years, I've been somewhere else. I've been not able to be in the game. That's why I've really never ever responded to Dean, because I wasn't in the game. I couldn't participate in the game. Right now, I'm in the game. Even if it's just for myself, I'm in the game. What I'm telling you is, you're witnessing a 4 430 fail, a 430 fail, a 430 fail. And you're like, well, he's not going any higher up. I'm telling you right now, I'm still going up. There's still progress being made. But what I want to tell you is if you're watching me just right now in a single bracket of time, I'm telling you, it got a little bit hotter. The job needed more done. My actual employment, I ended up not eating like I was eating. I was eating a little thicker, and I cut back 5 pounds. Be it whatever you want to call it, if it's water, whatever it is. There's 5 pounds. It ain't on the scale, and I don't need 5 pounds loss. I need 1 or 2 more pounds gained. So it's hitting the bench. But as it's hitting the bench, taking, I'm still not able to progress so much like I was, it's still, I'm making progression. I'm still making progression. Be it a pound or 2 here with the slingshot, be it a pound or something here with the wrap, be it here with the rep. Then you compound, oddball bench days, oddball, traffic, oddball this, oddball that. Again, I didn't even get the most of the information was for the middle range lifters, so I'll have to keep making the videos. But that's all right. That's where the channel needs to be anyway. So anything, again, this one is about whatever you do. And again, a lot of my information is going to be on a peak, but I'm also now talking about normal training for bench over time. I'm doing both at the same time now. So anyways, you're going to have to keep doing it. Anything that you take out is going to change your number. It's going to change your number. That's the facts. So now, like I said, I gave West Coast a little bit of information. So I'm going to give Trey a little bit of information. And it's just because they're doing something right now at the top end where I feel like it's more important. So I wrote Trey. I would tell you, Trey, to go lower and not start with 465 unless you find 465 is really easy. And you'll know that once you get like the 3rd or 4th rep in of those singles that we were talking about. Because what I want you to know is you should feel it's overload training at a certain number for certain individuals is definitely it's definitely something. And your joints, your shoulders, your arms, man. Like I'm saying joints, man, but like your motherfucking fingers hurt, dude. Your wrist hurt. Like yesterday, the bar wanted to fucking come out of my hand 2 times on one lift. Just like I came down and it like fucking kind of buckled. I started to go up, and so I'd already had it in the wrong position, and then it like tried to twist out. Like it's just everything's hurting, man. So yeah, obviously the lift will look worse. It won't be right. And you gotta have all that shit in control. And I don't want you to get hurt. I did do the 10 singles. I started with a lower number. I will say that may have been one of the best weeks that I've had. I just been quiet about it. I did come back and do 5 singles. I didn't have the best week after that. but obviously the weight was a lot heavier. But I did have a good week. And when I have another bad one, I'm about to do it again. Because you got to keep pushing. And that's the end of the video for now, because that's what Westco said. You're only going to get a heavy bench from benching heavy. And I just, so who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? No one's going to do it. Like, every one of those clowns on the other side think they're going to get a heavy bench by doing 50 push-ups. And you ain't going to get it. You're going to have to, and it sucks. It sucks loading up 8 plates, 10 plates. Oh, I got to re-rack 10 plates. What if you fail? Then you got to probably re-rack them, majority of them, then put them back on the barbell. It ain't shit to load at 185 pounds up. So, just bringing more disgrace to your fucking shame of all you middle-ranged or lower bench pressers. Just, Diana, Dirty Diana. You're doing a lot of talking, dude. You're doing a lot of talking. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen one action from you. Max needs to get humbled, and I'm gonna outbench him, dude. I'll be dead by the time you outbench me, dude. That's just the facts. So I probably wouldn't even waste your time trying to do that. You just need to stop saying my name. You just a pathetic individual. Peace.